everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming with the NORVINA palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Of course I had to film with it because look at these shades. So pretty. Like, it's such a pretty palette. So this is the look that I came up with today, and if you want to see how I get the whole look, then please keep watching. So as always, I'm going to start off and I'm going to prime my lids, and I'm taking soft ochre paint pot from MAC. Then I'm going into the shade Love, which is this really nice matte pink shade, and I'm going to work that into the crease. Once we've that done, I'm taking the shade Incense, and I'm just going to deepen right into the crease with this one. So the first shade Love was like kind of blown out throughout the crease, and this shade I'm just going to focus it more into the crease for some definition. Next shade is Passion, and I'm just packing this on the outer corners of the eye. So I'm just going to firstly pack down the shade, and then I'm going to lightly blend it out. Now I'm taking Urban Decay Sin Eye Base, and I'm going all over the lid with this. This is just going to act as a base. And then I'm taking the shade Celestial, and I'm going to pack this all over the lid. Now I'm taking the shade Wild Child, and I'm focusing this on the inner part of the eye. And just took a little bit more Passion just to deepen it on the outer corners. Now I'm just going to go with a wing. This liner that I'm using is from Jouer. So I'm just going to wing this out real quick. And I'm just using Marc Jacobs mascara for my lashes. Now the lashes I'm going to pop on are Lily Lashes in the style Ella. Now I'm going to moisturise. I'm using my Tatcha The Water Cream. And to prime, I'm using my Marc Jacobs primer. For my foundation today, I'm taking the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation. This is in the shade Fiji. I'm just going to quickly apply this with a brush. I'm also going to add some of my Dew the Hula bronzer from Benefit. So I'm just kind of adding that to it. Got a little bit of a concoction going on today because I'm also going to add my iconic drops. These are the original ones, so they're just like illuminating drops. They're really nice to add to your foundation. Just makes your foundation that little bit dewier. And now I'm just pressing it all in together with a beauty blender. Oh, I wanted to ask if anyone has any recommendations on how to get rid of scarring from breakouts. I still have like redness here that's like taking forever to go away. And to highlight and conceal, I'm going to use Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. And then just pressing this in with the beauty blender. I'm going to take the Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Mocha. I'm using this then to contour and bronze. The brush I'm going to use to blend this out with is a Morphe G40. Okay, I think I put too much here. The beauty blender will always be your friend when you fuck up. Now taking my Hourglass translucent powder, I'm going to use this to set my concealer and my T-zone. I'm just going to use it with the beauty blender. I'm not like baking with this, I'm just like pressing it into the skin. So now we're just going to finish doing the under part of the eyes. So I'm just going to take my Marc Jacobs pencil in the shade Mist Me. And I'm just using a light layer of this underneath the eye just for my eye base. So just right along the lash line. And then with a small brush I am just going to blend this out. So I always like to use like a pencil or something underneath and the under part of the eye, because it just helps hold the shadow on and stop it from creasing, and it basically just kind of keeps it on all day. And then I'm taking the shade Soul and I'm going over this. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Love, just a tiny bit on the tip of my brush, and I'm just going along the edges of this purple. And take another little bit of the shade Wild Child and just go into the bottom inner corner. Just be careful when you pick up the shimmery shades because they kind of crumble a little bit, so don't press your brush into them too hard because mine are kind of crumbling apart and I don't want the like shadow to break, so just beware of that. I'm going to take another Marc Jacobs pencil. This is the shade Pink of Me. It's a really soft, subtle pink shade. It doesn't really look that pink in the waterline, but it's just like gives you that nice brightening effect. So I'm just going to use that in my waterline. I'm going to try this blush. It's a loose mineral blush from Fuschia. I'm going to give it a go. It looks like a nice like neutral shade. I think it's just called Glow. So let's see how this works. It looks like a pigment. Oh, it's actually not bad. It has a little bit of a sheen to it too, which I like in a blush because that itself always shears it out, because when it's a matte blush, obviously the pigment and the colour payoff is much stronger. I had that sitting in my drawer for the longest time and I kept forgetting to use it, but today I finally remembered. Let's highlight with some Champagne Pop from Becca. Let's get our glow on. So for my lips, I'm gonna take my Dose of Colours Rosebud liquid lipstick. I just think this colour will be really nice with this look. And on top, I'm gonna try one of the new glosses from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Estella. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.